Hey guys, today I wanted to go over some footwork that I use while I'm sparring. There's a couple different ways that I like to move around the mat. I have a kind of a theory that when you are sparring and you're in a defensive area or you're trying to work on your counterfighting, that I like to move first and block second. Now, two reasons for that. One, if I move first, I might be out of the way of it. Then I can rely on blocking. But if I'm relying on blocking first and I miss and I don't move in enough time, I still get hit. So what I mean by that, if he throws a technique and I think about blocking, but I don't block it all the way and I haven't moved enough, it's inside my guard, okay? Whereas if I move out of the way, then I can still block just to make sure that it's still outside of my area and I don't have to worry about getting hit. So that's one of the things that I kind of really try to think through whenever I'm doing some sparring with either on training or I'm in competition. Now, there's really two main steps that I like to use, which one is called a quick step and the other one's called a shuffle step. And I'll show different ways that we apply those things as well. So if I'm doing a quick step retreat, he's gonna throw a technique. I'm gonna lift my back leg, go ahead and you throw it. I'm gonna lift my back leg and push off with my front leg, and it's kind of like a slide. So he steps, boom, and I get back out of the way. I can do the same thing moving in too by lifting my front leg and pushing off with my back. So again, I lift my front leg, push off with my back leg. Again, it's kind of a little bit of a slide or different thing like that. You can kind of look at it either way. You can kind of pop to it too, boom, where you come off the ground for a split second. Now, another one that I like to use is a shuffle step. And the reason I like to use that is because I can set up a fake for my opponent whenever they're coming in on me. So what I like to do is, back up just a little bit, there we go. If we're in here, where he's just outside my kicking range, he throws a kick here, he's just outside, I'm just outside. If he throws a kick in with like a slide or a number 3, I move out of the way, and I did that backwards. You're gonna do it again, I'm gonna shuffle out of the way. So my front foot comes to my back foot comes out. Now the reason I like to do that is I like him to think that that's how I'm gonna move. Then what I end up liking to do is bringing my front foot back to my back foot. So I'm coming here. Now it looks like to him that he's cleared the distance because I've moved back far enough, but then I'm inside kicking range and he's put his foot down. So that's one of the steps that I like to use. You can shuffle forward or backwards. If I'm in here, boom, I can come in, I can shuffle in this way and come through that way too. So the shuffle step is a very versatile tool. Now, two more things I like to do for attacks are a little bit different. One is a little bit of a back step. So if he's attacking out, I'm gonna back step out and then come in with strikes. So what I'm doing here is I'm raising my hand to make sure nothing else comes through, step back, offline, and attack his center line. I can do the same thing moving back up just a hair. I can do the same thing stepping out this way and coming in. So there's two movements that I can do to get off the center line while I'm stepping forward or I'm stepping backwards. And you can utilize those off punches or anything else you want to do. You can exit with a round kick one more time here. Or do this way, I can exit with a round kick. Kind of hard to see. Let's shift it out this way. So if I come out this way, exit with a round kick. I can go anywhere I want to go with it that way too. So those are some of the movements that I like to do. When you do these, we like to practice some quarter turns real quickly. One more thing. Quarter turns on here where we're using our back foot. So we're here like this, and we just practice a quarter turn this way. So he does the same thing at the same time. So we're here, and we just realign each time. And then we do the same thing, turning that shoulder over. Okay, does that make sense? So it's always using our back leg to do that, because if I utilize my front leg, I open up here. If I utilize my back leg here, I've taken away any chance of being able to attack off my front foot too. So I use my back foot to quarter turn this way, and I use my back foot to quarter turn this way. So hopefully some of those steps and those footwork work out well for you. Utilize that within your distancing too, and see what you guys can come up with. Practice, practice, practice. The more you practice, the better you're gonna get at it. So check out some of the other videos that I've got. If you found this one useful, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe too. See you next time.